Hello, welcome to the HeadGames Entertainment Podcast. My name is Ben Boardman. I'm the General Manager of HeadGames Entertainment, and we'd like to welcome you to kind of an inside look into HeadGames Entertainment, who we are, what we're doing, so that you kind of get an idea of really what we do around here. Some of you are fans of our show Star Command. Some of you have just sort of stumbled across us on Facebook and seen weird-ass pictures with strange comments underneath them. We love both of you equally. There should not be any, fighting in the house. Mom and Dad love you both, even though Mom's not with us anymore.
I will turn this podcast around.
So, without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce the rest of the HeadGames Entertainment crew who we've got with us tonight. Directly to my left is Jason Carlisle.
Hello. I am also one of the co-producers of Star Command. I also play Chuck and do a little bit of writing here and there.
He was also the idiot that came up with this whole stupid thing.
It's true.
Ooh, we get to blame you?
We're
Yes.
going to get to that story.
We'll get to that story in a minute.
much blame.
It's my fault.
And directly across from him
Is Brian Clements, and I play Lieutenant Commander Grack in Star Command. I do several other things, writing and general set building things around the area. In between us,
I'm Emily Arvidsson, and I am a new character on Star Command Season 2, and I play the incredibly beautiful and exotic Olivia DeSoto. Right?
one of those is true.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. My name is Zachary Gaskins. I am one of the co-founders of HeadGames Entertainment. I handle some of the technical stuff behind the scenes, and I also play Commander Borak on Star Command.
And last, but certainly not the shortest, I am Tiffany.
Wait,
That's a
Carp.
lie. No.
You guys, stop it. They can't see me. They don't know. Anyways, my name is Tiffany Carp. I am the costume department head for HeadGames Entertainment. Right now, really focusing on Star Command. And I also play Yeoman Tina Melvinost, who takes care of the transporter room. No one could get anywhere without me. On both fronts.
Tiffany is also a nacho aficionado.
And a sombrero whisperer. It's a fact I haven't used here yet.
And we can't forget, Ben plays Captain Shepard, Captain Richard Dick Shepard on Star Command.
Augustus.
Yes.
Or is that his middle name?
That is his real name.
Augustus.
Richard Augustus Shepard?
Yep.
Ras.
You're
Yeah.
Dick A. Shepard?
Yes.
I had no idea. How long have I been on this show? The whole
I don't
time?
know.
The whole time.
The whole time. How
Get
long
on
have you
our
been paying
level.
attention? Just the last 5 minutes.
I'm just sitting here.
So we wanted to start this podcast on kind of a historic occasion for us because we closed our first season of Star Command about 2.5, 3 years ago. And now we've jumped into season 2. And we just finished principal photography today on season 2. And it marks a huge departure for us as a company and as an entertainment group. We kind of did things a lot differently this season in terms of the quality of sets, the quality of our effects,
The
the
quality,
quality
of
of
your
our
costume.
costumes,
The quality of actors.
quality of actors.
That's right.
The quality of writing, if I have to say so myself.
But do you?
I do.
I have to say, Ben, you have certainly improved.
Whoa.
That's Emily's thing.
Why do you
Inside
guys
joke
steal
for
my
the
thing,
win.
man?
Oh, man.
We actually are broadcasting tonight. We, if any of you out there used to listen to when we did Head Games Podcast, our games review, we'd say stuff about broadcasting from the studio, which normally was my dining room. We actually are broadcasting tonight from the Head Games Entertainment studio. We, in the past year or so, have taken over a space where we have turned into kind of like it's morphed into kind of a geek co-op, and which is amazing. We have our space to shoot in. Our costume mistress has moved into a great costume shop, and our makeup people, Tam and Faith, have taken over one whole side of the studio that we don't go near because
It's scary. We don't go in there.
Frightening.
In an awesome way.
It's amazing.
In an amazing way, but
beautiful.
you're never sure what kind of horrible thing you're going to see.
Yeah, so but
Like
they've taken over, and it's their space to work with, and they've impressed us from day one. What you'll see this year, not only have the effects changed. First of all, my good friend Zach is no longer wearing a fake mustache on his face.
I'm so pleased about this.
He has a real hair monobrow.
Yep. The horns
That's
that I'm
applied
wearing.
every single time.
Yep. The horns that I'm wearing are a lot better. The horns that the real male Altacaran's wearing
Are amazing.
they're phenomenal. And we gave them a challenge for one scene out of our show that you'll see where we said, we need a bunch of aliens.
Because Tiffany doesn't know how to create them.
Yep. And they said, instead of asking for clarification, they said, okay. And then I can't even describe the level of stuff they came up with. It was enough that the few lines we had in this scene had to be expanded and improv'd upon just so that we didn't waste the time they spent with the amazing airbrushing and makeup and prosthetics and everything else they put into this. It's been phenomenal to work with this group so far this year.
Yeah, there's going to be some amazing, extra scenes and outtakes for the DVDs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's so much good stuff we can't fit it in the show.
This is entirely true, and that's entirely true for the entirety of the show. Everybody has really kind of stepped up and brought more of their A game this time around. Just really kind of improving things, coming up with new ideas on the fly. Really, as I'm editing, it is really hard to go through and choose my favorite line read, because people will go through and they'll find something different on the fourth take that they didn't find on the third take. And so you're kind of like, well, what do I want to say with do I want to say that with this scene, or do I want to say that with this scene?
Or do I just
and so I have to make artistic decisions, and that's annoying.
Or I just want to add
So
17
please,
to hair
people,
flip.
don't do that anymore.
Stop being so
Stop being good.
I think this scene
I'm just
needs
kidding.
more hair flips from Tina. I mean, what?
That's every
I don't
scene.
think there's physically a way to make more hair flips from Tina.
I think there could be. Give me a
No.
camera, Ben.
And I have to say that thanks to the such improvements like my improved unibrow, I can now articulate the eyebrow. I can raise one side or the other, do a Mexican wave, and it's
Can
a
you
lot
do
less
that
creepy.
with both eyebrows?
I can try.
You're one of the rare people that can. I can
I'm
do it.
really glad we didn't have to make Zach grow one.
Yeah.
Get on it, Zach.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be
push
too
that one
hard,
out.
but there you go.
Just grow one.
And I will tell you,
Just think real hard and just.
Exactly. Yeah.
this podcast is going to serve for kind of our link to you, the fans, directly. You're not going to get the structure that we had in the Head Games podcast before. It's really about what we're working on, what we're doing. Like Ben said earlier, we wrapped principal photography today, which is a really proud moment for us. If you go to our website, StarCommandSeries.com, you can see season 1, and you can see the stuff we've done in between, and you can tell when certain things happened, like what order you should watch them in, based on Jason's hair.
That's really true. Oh my goodness.
It grows fast.
Yeah, and you'll see all the old stuff we've done. You can see how it's improved a bit, and from the very first things we shot.
Season two,
Season
however,
two
is
it's leaps
is
and
light
bounds.
years ahead of where we were. I mean,
Light
me
years.
sitting there going, looking at this on my computer screen and editing it, it's an amazing experience because, I geek out about it and sitting there and giggle instead of going, how am I going to fix this scene?
Yeah.
Instead of going, how am I going to fix this, or how am I going to make this look more professional? It's more like, wow, that looks professional.
Well, we're in our own space now, and we can actually do more with it. When we were in the space for season 1, we were in a warehouse that we were borrowing, so we had to.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. But we couldn't make permanent or semi-permanent changes to the structure. So for lighting and everything, we basically had to rig up a light grid, just laying 1x1s across the set that we built. With this space here, we're able to. We actually have a lighting grid. We have a lot more control over the way things look. It's just really amazing what we can do with our own space.
I'm also so happy I had the time to actually make you guys new uniforms. Because for those blessed few that have the pilot DVDs, that have seen where it started through the shorts, season 1, and now into season 2, the vast difference in quality is wonderful. And we've just made some more changes that make things look nicer on screen, make it a little more unique, even more than it was before. And now they fit you guys. Like, I don't feel like you're wearing giant circus tents anymore.
Well, I
which
am,
is really
but
bad.
that's how big I am. So I just wear circus tents.
But so really, everyone, you probably should start following us on Facebook just to get an idea of what we've been doing so far. We're about to start launching a lot more content for both the website and for Facebook and for our Twitter feed, just so that everybody can see what we're doing and really get excited as excited as we are, because we've been kind of playing some stuff close to the chest, as a way to drip and drab out to the fans and not give anything totally away, because there's some major things that change in the Star Command universe in this season. So if you haven't seen season 1, go and watch season 1. At the very least, watch Get Off My Lawn as a primer for where we've come from, and a primer on the Star Command universe. You don't need to know a whole lot about the Star Command universe going into season 2, but familiarity is going to help a lot, and you're going to see some really cool stuff. We're going to rock it back and forth between drama and comedy, and hopefully you guys are going to be incredibly entertained the whole time.
The shorts are also totally worth it. And like a lot of series that you'll see start, season 1, which for me always includes the shorts. That's always part of season 1. Season 1 is episodic, and things happen, and you move on. And season 2 is where a story arc begins, and where we really get to learn more about the universe in general here, in the Commonwealth, and the Altacarans, and where all of this is really going. What's really going on, and you see the deeper story behind the comedy, which is where I think any series can succeed. Now, on this feed that you listen to now, on the Facebook page, on Twitter and stuff, we're going to have some things coming out. If you have not already liked our Facebook page, please go do that. We started 2 weeks ago, a Caption of the Week contest. And if you win the Caption of the Week, chosen by the cast and crew of Star Command and HeadGames Entertainment, by the one that makes us laugh the hardest, gets the Merch of the Week, which week 1, the winner got some buttons with the USS Lee pinup girl on them. Week 2, the Merch of the Week was a poster, which is the many deaths of Crewman Cypher. Week
Which,
3,
if you do not have the poster of the many deaths of Crewman Cypher, that is a limited edition, and will be going away fairly quickly, and it's really, really funny.
It is. It's got Muscly me on it, so it totally looks correct.
It's okay. If you don't have the button, you should grab one too, because I am the pinup.
Yep, that's true.
I would like you to know that, because the artist told me so.
Now, I will tell you, week 3 is a mystery still. And at the end of
it's a mystery to me.
It is. At the end of every month, we are having Merch of the Month.
Yes.
Where you can buy the package of all the Merch of the Week and get that sent to you. You can buy that through our store. You can head to StarCommandSeries.com.
And just click on Ship Store, and that'll take you straight to our storefront.
Yep.
And Merch of the Week and Merch of the Month is always going to be on the front page. So you'll be able to see what we're offering, what you can buy at that time. And you can buy at any time, and you'll get everything that we are putting out for that month. It'll get shipped to you at the end of the month after we announce the final piece of the merchandise.
It's like Birchbox, but better.
The other thing we're going to be doing through this feed and through our Facebook page is giving you a little bit more insight into the Star Command universe through different podcasts. We have a podcast that is News of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Ooh.
And that's going to be telling you some different things that are going on before Season 2 starts.
Yep.
Things that lead into Season 2. Your normal newscast going out across the space waves. I assume they're space waves because it's the future.
It's space.
Yeah, space makes everything better. And you'll also hear Your Universe from Encyclopedia Galactica, which is basically our little Wikipedia page, our audio Wikipedia about different races and events and things going on throughout the galaxy. All these things are not necessary, but they'll make Season 2 so much better for you. They will.
We also have a little bit of a secret that's sitting in with our Star Command properties that we're putting out.
It's right here.
Yep.
Oh, it sounds so secret, Brian.
It's totally secret.
Yeah.
If you are clever and you look for it on probably on our ship store before too long, you
It doesn't
will.
make you clever. It just
It
makes
doesn't
you
make you
spend
clever.
money.
It just makes you observant. But we are adding in some really good stuff, really cool stuff for our super fans who want to kind of be more involved in the Star Command universe. You get to become a Office of Protocol Specialist or a member of the Oops Corps.
Now, I know I listen to a ton of podcasts and web series and everything else. I know everybody's out there asking for money. What we need as we start the release of Season 2 is mostly word of mouth.
Yeah.
We want people to see this show because we believe in it. There's no other reason that all of us are here and working as hard as we do for this show is that we believe in the show, we believe in each other, and the work that we do. Those of you that follow us on Facebook already, of which there are over 1,300 people, which blows my mind.
Almost 1,400.
Almost 1,400 now. And it blows my mind that many people have seen our stuff. That every time we put a picture out, I see, I get flipped up. Oh, like 18,000 people have liked your thing. And it just amazes me to see that. But we need more people to see our stuff. We need to get it out there so that people see and are looking forward to Season 2 when it premieres. Season 2 is going to premiere, and it's going to be done when it premieres. It's every other week we'll release a new episode for it. There's 7 episodes in Season 2, and after that we'll be heading on to a Kickstarter for Season 3. We have great plans for that already. We're banking on the success of Season 2, and we're hoping for all of you to help us out by getting eyeballs on our stuff. Yeah. If people see it, they'll stay, and I truly believe that. It's too funny and too good not to.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes that we got to see and we got to film were hysterical. They were really moving. The work that our new cast members, what's her other name?
Really?
Oh.
She's
Thanks.
been so quiet. The work that Emily has done, as well as all the people we've brought onto set to be different characters. Joel Rose, who plays Senator Gravitas, his mustache alone
Deserves credit.
Oh God, it deserves its own credit.
So Eileen Miller is taking on the role of
Admiral Stewart,
and she's blowing it out of the water. Like, I'm so excited to watch her on screen 24/7.
And Amy Talmadge, she's playing the new pilot of the Lee. She's playing Nicole McCaffrey, who's going to be an excellent character to have.
Now, I'm hoping that in the future episodes of the HeadGames Entertainment Podcast, we'll kind of get each member of the cast in to kind of talk about their experiences as cast members, talk about their character a little bit, and just generally, help you get to know them a little bit more. So look out for that in the future. But really, this entire effort runs on your support. We are on the NPR model. If you guys don't donate and don't pick up a little bit of swag here and there, we don't get to do this wonderful thing for you. So if you got a few bucks, PayPal is a wonderful thing.
Get some swag. Don't be swagless.
Get some swag. Don't be swagless. Yeah, that's definite. That actually helps us more than anything else. Is pick up a merch of the month, get a button, get some posters, get some cool stuff.
Put our faces on your wall.
Put our faces on your wall.
Don't put my face on your wall.
Stare into them.
Let us
Stare
into
deeply into them at night while putting on a Barry White album.
Stare into the abyss.
I'm totally gonna put your face on my wall.
Hanging on your ceiling above your bed like people did with the Backstreet Boys posters.
I like a mirror.
Now that we've totally creeped you out.
Sounds like the beginning of a Frank Zappa song.
Wait, we're not the beginning of a Frank Zappa song? My life has been a lie, you guys.
All right, I think that's going to wrap us up for today. Expect future HeadGames Entertainment podcasts to be coming out, as well as those in-game, in-character casts coming from your universe and news of the galaxy. We have some future projects to announce later. They're future projects.
And if you subscribe to our podcast, then you get to know about them first.
That's true. You should totally do that.
Yeah.
Be a Star Command hipster. We want you.
Totally be a Star Command hipster.
Oh
Knows
God!
before
Okay,
we
if
get
you were
big.
if you were into Star Command before it was cool, post it on the Facebook page. You can be a space hipster or a spipster.
Don't worry. If
Oh,
anybody,
yeah.
if anybody
Yeah.
posts right now, you're winning. Like, get on it.
Actually-
before we hit like 5,000
It's a good
fans.
train.
Actually,
bigger
if
fangirl
you
than
if you
Ben
listen
is.
to this podcast and you have one of our buttons, post it to the Facebook page,
Post a picture.
and we'll choose one of you at random, and you will get a prize, and it'll be a cool prize.
And if you have the pilot DVDs, lord it over everybody because no one can see them ever again.
No, they
That's
can't.
We will
Gold.
never.
We
make
will
those
never
again.
make those again.
Never see the light of day. They're
Oh my
collector's
God! I was
items.
so fat in that T-shirt. Oh, that's awful.
You look fat in that T-shirt.
Shut up.
That is when Jason's hair was super short,
Super short. Yeah.
and it was like sweatshirts with painted lines on them.
My favorite.
I did my best.
My favorite part about them is all the like fluctuating sunlight from the leaves because you're filming on Ben's back porch.
It was the
Dappling.
arboretum above Doc's, med lab.
It honestly,
crickets.
it makes Jason look like he has frosted tips in a lot of scenes, and
Yeah.
I was just like, bad idea.
It
Hello,
made me,
90s.
Well, it did pull the inner douchebag out.
It made me
Yeah.
look super douchey.
Yeah.
Wait, your
Super
face
douche.
normally makes you look super douchey.
No, my face normally just makes me look douchey.
The frosted tips.
The frosted tips
yeah.
made me look
helps.
super douchey.
The cricket noises at night when we were filming the shuttle scenes
or
were
the
great.
or the neighbor next door who was like mowing down half his yard.
And then washing his car with the loud rock station.
It's okay. Those uniforms are going to be for our academy cadets.
God.
Great.
I still have them.
No, I'm going to make them like
Are you
a
gonna
little
make more?
nicer. Like a little nicer.
Not much. I have 2 challenges for this week, besides the button thing. On our Facebook page, I want you to do a portmanteau, space and something. Like space hipsters are spipsters, or space gypsies are spipsies. Give me a good space portmanteau on our Facebook page. And also, share it. Share this with at least 2 people that you like.
Or don't like.
Or
Or
don't
don't
like.
like. I mean, really, just share it with people.
Inflict us
That's
on other people.
Yeah, if you don't like us, share us with your enemies. That's how that works.
Brian, would a space portmanteau be a sportmanteau?
Twould, Jason. Twould.
So would Spock be the portmanteau of space and?
Socks.
Rock.
Space and
Oh,
rock.
I was gonna go with something else, but that works too.
Space rock. Spock. Rock out with your Spock out, man.
And on that note,
I know, right?
That's how we do here at HeadGames Entertainment. Rock out with our Spock out.
We do.
Sci-fi.
sci-fi.
Okay.
We got
So-
super
That
nerdy
happened.
in here so
That
quickly.
happened.
Yeah.
Shut up. You know you loved it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've given you your homework for your entertainment this week.
For our entertainment.
For our entertainment, because we want to see how many people actually do this. So we're going to leave you this week with our Daniel Polo fact of the week.
Marco Polo brought back exotic spices from the Orient. Daniel Polo dated an exotic dancer named Saffron.
Out.
Daniel Polo facts are my favorite.
This has been the HeadGames Entertainment Podcast. The HeadGames Entertainment Podcast is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 International License. All music provided by GarageBand 11. Visit us on the web at StarCommandSeries.com and HeadGamesEntertainment.com. Find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/StarCommandSeries and on Twitter at HeadGamesENT.